Meanwhile, homecoming at Bradley, a member of the class of 2019 there. Creighton's Rodney.
Yes! Whee! I got it.
The tradition of coming to Bradley games was important for as I started having children. It was a family event to come to a few games every year. We always enjoyed all the time here and the tradition of coming to Bradley basketball.
Well, they always had a great time. It seems like there were always giveaways on the chairs, and they would hurry in to be first to make sure they got some. They loved to watch the players.
We used to go to a lot of games. Me and my brothers would go with my dad quite a bit, and that's really where my love for Bradley basketball really came from. Just going to those games, seeing Carver Arena packed, cheering on those teams is really what made me want to play here, and that's what's made it so fun.
It was fun to see them do so well. I always think the Missouri Valley is an underdog, underrated conference, and so to see them upset some of the bigger schools was really fun, and to see the players do so well, and it seemed like it was a really well put together team, a team that played for each other and played well together.
So that Sweet 16 team was special to me because I'd never seen the city of Peoria get so excited over something. I remember I went to the airport when they got back, and just the sea of red Bradley bows and all the fans there waiting for them. It was just really exciting to see, and how the city of Peoria really embraced them and made me really want to be a part of it for sure.
Peter was always big for his age, and he was the middle part of the family. He had older brothers and older sisters.
We have in my house, actually, we have an indoor, like a small indoor basketball court. That's really where my love of the game really grew, just battling my brothers in there.
They always compete and fight hard in basketball and baseball, and they all want to win.
Long nights of playing basketball all the time, just trying to beat them in one-on-one.
He always got to play with older kids, and as a coach, I'd always bring him along. If I ever needed an extra player, he would come in and play with the bigger kids. He's never intimidated by playing with his older brothers or their friends when they'd come over.
Now I can say that I always beat them in one-on-one. When you have a gym in your house, you definitely get a lot of extra work in. Really, with all my older siblings, I was able to get used to playing against older competition. When
you get to high school and college and you're a younger player, you have to learn to play with the older kids, and he was always ready for that, never intimidated by that. So when I came into Peoria Notre Dame as a freshman, I felt like I was ready to play up with the varsity team, and that's what I got the chance to do.
With Peoria Notre Dame's Peter Hanley with the swipe and the drive all the way. The big guy going behind the back and coast to coast. It's pretty impressive for a 6'6" player.
My years at Notre Dame were really fun. We had some great teams, had a lot of success, made a lot of great friends. Late in my senior year, Coach Wardle took over at Bradley, and I was able to come in here and play in some open gyms and walk around the campus.
The change here was at the perfect time for us.
We thought it would be a good school for him to go to. He could get a lot out of his education, and we thought he could really have a great opportunity here to be a leader on the team and work hard as a basketball player.
It just felt like a great situation for me to come in with 10 other freshmen and really grow with the program.
His first appearance as a Bradley Parade.
That was very exciting to hear Paul Herzog announce his name, and he was coming into the game. It really was an exciting time.
Hey, Peter! Throw it up!
It was exciting. It was getting to see games from a different perspective entirely, and getting to see behind the scenes how much work goes into the program.
Definitely a lot of long hours, but I feel like it's worth it just to get the opportunity to be a Bradley basketball player. Just being that is really special to me, and also just being rewarded this last year with a scholarship has made it, even more special.
Being a preferred walk-on there's a lot of benefits to it, but it's a lot of hard work and a lot of sacrifice. And the best thing about Pete is he has always been a very good communicator with me, and we have always worked together on making this happen and making this work. The sacrifice he's made to go into medical school and still be a walk-on at Bradley and be there for our program has been tremendous, and it just speaks volume of the type of person he is.
I want to address a couple things, that's why a big group is here today, about as we start school, the characteristics we need to continue to do.
We have meetings like that quite a bit, so it wasn't really anything out of the ordinary. They actually had set up cameras throughout the room, but I missed them. I didn't see that, so I was just sitting there in the meeting listening, and then all of a sudden I see my face pop up on the PowerPoint, and then Coach told me I had gotten a full ride for my senior year.
Now, why I bring all these characteristics up, it's because they all represent everyone in this room right now, else you wouldn't be here. But more importantly, they represent Pete Hanley, and I want to ask Peter Hanley to sign with Bradley and sign a full scholarship, Pete, for your senior year.
It was really special. I went up and gave him a hug, and it was great to see just how excited my teammates were for me too. They know how hard I've worked here in this program, and it was just a great moment for me.
It's not just about the scoreboard all the time or the minutes on game night. There's so much that goes into it behind the scenes, and Pete's been a huge part of everything.
Peter is a very tough-minded individual, and to earn that scholarship, it wasn't something that was just given to him or just as a gift. He worked very, very hard to earn that.
I'm so proud of him for accepting this challenge and staying with it and just making the best of this time.
So really my coaches and teammates have made it easy for me to stay with it, and they made it fun for me, and really just the love of the game of basketball too has made it easy because there's a lot of hours put into it, but I feel like it's rewarding. I get lifelong friends from the basketball team. I get to play in front of my home city, and it's just been a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, Peter!